What's up, everybody? We're back on the EG sedan. We're gonna get back into the rebuilding tonight. I'm just gonna pull a couple of rod bearings. We already pulled the girdle and the oil pan off the bottom. We got a new phone, so I'll be able to record better videos. Before, I used to run out of space, so I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. So I had to hold everything. I got a brand new phone, got the iPhone 17 Pro Max. This is the face camera, but see, before I couldn't even make videos anymore because I ran out of freaking space, man. And now I have a brand new camera. We're gonna get back into this. We're still gonna replace the coolant hose on the back, the bypass tube that goes from that side to that side. We're replacing the O-ring that goes in there. But we need to worry about the major concern, which is the knocking. I came home that one day, it started knocking, and it's definitely knocking because there's a little bit of metal in the oil pan, and we're just gonna have to see. I might have to end up doing the oil pump too, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure it's just a failed build. Whoever built this before just didn't do it correctly. I'm probably not gonna do it correctly either. I'm just gonna do it with plastic gauge and make sure it rips. We'll see and hope for the best. First, I'm gonna start off by grabbing some tools. I'm pretty sure this is ARP rod bolts on the rod, so I got a handy dandy special tool for that. Let me get that. So you go to Harbor Freight and you get this real cheap tool. Yeah, 12-point socket. Gotta get that, you know. Let me get a couple more things out of here. I brought some tools home from work, and we'll get right there. I'm just gonna get in there, take the bolts off of this impact. My socket's there and that extension. Probably gonna take my swivel off. Let me go ahead and get down there. So what light I do have is being used by the phone. So if you see, we have rod bolts here. Built ones, ARP. We have some built rods, aftermarket pistons. See, we have very slight scoring on our crank, which I'm not too terribly worried about there. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull these rod bolts and see what I can find. I do not want to release. Yeah, boys, we done. She's hurt. She is done. God dang, dude. Yep, this is over with. Well, that was funny. I think we're gonna end that off here. I don't think we're doing anything else to this car right now. So I have another car I'm about to go pick up and look at Wednesday. It's a 05 Civic for a daily driver. Thank God I was gonna look at that because this engine is shot. If anybody wants pistons and rods, let me know. My motor needs a crank. I am not looking forward to having to replace the crank in this. I definitely can do it. I have rebuilt a few engines before, but this is not one that I care for to do. This was supposed to be a already pre-built, rebuilt engine that I shouldn't have to touch. And I'm not doing nothing with no D series. I'm B series all the way. B-Rob built B series, baby. That being said, I'm a little upset because now I'm either going to throw a motor in this or sell this car. I'm not about to sit here and put money into this engine. They've already got oversized bearings, 0.75 on the crank, or on the rod bearings, 0.25 on the crank. They've already cut the crank all which way, and that just looked like straight lines on that crank. I've never seen a crank so bad in my life. So we're not even going to try to salvage this. We're just going to chalk it up as a loss. I've drove it 5 months, bought it, a month and a half later, fails. So I drove it under my buddy's ownership for 4 months. I should have gave it back. You know, it is what it is. Hey, but anybody wants this POS, let me know. No, I'm just kidding. We'll do something with it, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to talk with the old lady, see what the new plans are. Maybe look at this new daily, try to get that going. Plan on getting the LS cam, put in the LS swap. Supposed to be putting a cam in my truck that's got an LS in it. So we could either do that or putting slow mod old blue back together and see what we can do with that and these piston rings. If anything, I'm gonna rebuild that, you know. So, but I think that's gonna wrap it up, guys. I was gonna do all kinds of work. I was gonna do the brake line. I have all the stuff for it. I even bought the rod bearings regular size. I didn't think about it being overcut and everything. So this block is trash. Piece of crank. So it's gonna be a short video. Try to do something. Sorry guys. Hopefully we got some new videos coming soon. Now that we got a new phone, I have some more I got some more storage to be able to put stuff in and record and be able to edit. So stay tuned. We got some more things coming. Appreciate you.